get sick? Is it just germs and genetics, or is there something deeper? Something related to how we live, how we balance with nature, and how our bodies maintain harmony. Hi, my name is Lovett Mukohoro. I studied biochemistry during my undergraduate days, and I'm now a student of natural medicine, specifically BSc in complementary and alternative medicine. In this video, we'll explore three perspectives of the causes of diseases. One, natural law. Two, natural medicine, or naturopathic medicine. Two, traditional Chinese medicine. Three, modern conventional medicine. And then see how they connect. Number one, causes of disease via um, via naturopathic medicine perspective. The body has an innate ability to heal itself. But when disease appear, it means there is an imbalance and the body has violated nature's law. Yes. What's nature law? Nature's law am I talking about? Like water, sleep, rest, good nutrition, clean air, sunlight, temperance, exercise, your relationship with God, oh yes, and even your emotions. So when these pillars of health, exercise, nutrition, sleep, rest, and so forth and so on, when they are ignored, the body becomes unbalanced and falls sick. Think of it like a house. A house littered with waste and left open with loopholes. This house would attract what? Rats. But a clean house with no waste and no openings give rats no reason to enter. Similarly, when we live in harmony with nature's laws, diseases have no entry point. You get that? Since we are starting with natural medicine perspective, let's talk about some concepts of natural medicine. Number one is transgression of nature's law. What does that mean? It means living out of sync with natural rhythms like sleep, food, and polluted environment. You know that there is time for everything. There's time to wake up, there's time to sleep. Okay? Yeah. Another concept is unity of disease and unity of cure. Nature often carries both the cause and the remedy. Example, exposure to cold can cause illness, but warmth and rest can restore balance. Likewise, when you put a finger in the fire and it burns, do you take painkiller to numb the pain or you remove your finger from the fire? You answer that question. Let's talk about unity of disease and unity of cure. Unity of disease and unity of cure simply means something must have caused the disease, right? To be free from that disease, you must go back to the root cause and remove that which may have caused it. That is where root cause comes from. In natural medicine, we always hammer on the root cause because that's the main cause of the problem. Let's talk about violation of nature's law. Violation of nature's law. When we talk about violation of nature's law, we talk about overindulgence, stress, pollution, and ignoring natural cycles like the sleep and wake cycle. This weaken the body's self-healing power. When we talk about the body's self-healing power, we talk about weakening the body's self-defense system, weakening the body's immune system. Let's talk about prevention in natural medicine. Prevention cannot be overemphasized. When we talk about prevention, we are simply talking about preventing the disease from occurring at the first place. Am I right? So, this simply means aligning with nature, eating seasonal foods, rest with day and night cycles, breathe in clean air, get enough sunlight, stay active, and practice moderation. So when we violate all this, it can lead to diseases. Causes of diseases in traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, so we have the yin and yang theory. So this yin and yang simply means the yang simply means hot. It represents hotness. It represents heat. It represents activeness. So that means when there is an imbalance of yin and yang, there would be disease. Okay, so yin and yang imbalance, health is about harmony. In Chinese medicine, yang represents hotness, it represents heat, it represents activeness. Yin represents cold, it represents darkness, it represents stagnation, etc. Too much yang, too much heat, too much activity, okay, is bad and it can cause illness. Too much of cold, that stagnation and inactivity can lead to what? Illness too. Chi obstruction. Chi represents vital energy. Blocked or weak flow of vital energy causes pain, organ dysfunction, and diseases. External pathogens. External pathogens like wind, cold, heat, dampness, dryness, and fire invade the body and cause illnesses. Emotional factors. Excessive anger, joy, worry, sadness, or fear disrupts organ systems and can cause illness over time. Lifestyle factors: improper diet, overwork, lack of exercise, and sexual overindulgence can lead to illnesses. Prevention: even in TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, prevention is taught. That is, balance lifestyle, regulate hormones, regulate your emotions, eat according to constitution and season, and practice chi cultivation. Causes of diseases in conventional medicine, that is Western medicine. Okay, we have biological agents, that's bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi, genetic factor, mutation, family history, and so forth and so on. We have physiological imbalances, that is a homeostasis, hormonal imbalance, metabolic dysfunction, immune dysregulation, and so forth and so on. We have environmental factors, toxins, pollutants, radiations, and all this can lead to disease. Lifestyle choices: poor diet, sedentary behavior, smoking, alcohol, and all that can lead to diseases. Okay, I've talked about homeostasis disruption, failure of the body to maintain its internal environment, pH balance, fluid balance. Of course, they are all parts of imbalances in the body. They also emphasize on prevention, vaccination, hygiene, healthy diet, exercise, stress management, regular medical checkups. And then we have another cause of disease, which is spiritual problems as a cause of disease. I know some people would wink at this, but um, I'm not wrong at all. Okay. Sometimes isn't from lifestyle jams or energy blockages. It can stem from spiritual problems. A clear example is Job in the Bible. Job didn't violate any nature's law, or did he? The Bible didn't tell us that Job had committed any sin that we know about. Okay. Yet he suffered physically because of a spiritual test. There was a spiritual test, okay, between him and God, and then he was sick. This shows that some illnesses have roots beyond the physical and emotional roots that we've been talking about, okay, reaching into the spiritual realm. We would explore this deeper in future videos. Let's delve into the similarities between these perspectives. That's the natural medicine perspective, the TCM, the orthodox medicine. Let's see what similarities they have. All systems recognize that imbalance, whether with nature, energy, body system, or spirit, leads to disease. All also emphasize on prevention through lifestyle, harmony, and regulation. Disease is not random, it's a result of disharmony, that is imbalance. Okay. Some research from lifestyle medicine shows that many chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, stroke, and even dementia can be reversed by correcting lifestyle. This means using nutrition, movement, sleep, stress reduction, and healthy habits as medicine. Chronic diseases don't appear overnight. They develop over years of violating nature's law. Poor sleep, bad food, lack of movement, and toxin accumulation can lead to a diseased body. To truly heal, we must go beyond just prescribing drugs or herbs. Practitioners, okay, whether natural medicine practitioners or orthodox medicine practitioners, should trace and address the root cause. helping patients withdraw from harmful habits. Reversing chronic diseases takes time, months to years. It takes months to years to reverse chronic disease. Also, it did not start that day. It started several years back. So to reverse it, it will also take time because that's done so much damage in your body. But it's possible when we realign with nature's principle. And do you know what? Prevention is better than cure. Okay? So you don't wait until when you've been diagnosed of a disease before you start taking care of yourself. You should prevent yourself from developing that disease in the first place. How to heed nature's law and prevent diseases. Live in rhythm with day and night cycles. That's the circadian cycle. Eat natural, whole, seasonal foods. Keep your emotions balanced. Avoid excess stress, anger, or worry. Move your body. That's regular exercise. Stretching, do breath work, breathing exercises. Moderation, self control, avoid overindulgence in everything, whether food or whether sex, whether work, whether pleasure. Protect and nurture your environment. Take in clean air, clean water, and all that. Get sunlight, adequate sunlight daily for vitamin D, for mood, for immunity. Conclusion: disease isn't random. Whether you look at it through nature's law, traditional Chinese medicine, or modern day medicine, or even spiritual understanding, the message is the same. Health is harmony. When we align with nature, balance our energies, and maintain our body's internal environment, we create the foundation for lasting wellness. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you find this information helpful and educative. Stay healthy, stay natural, and stay strong until we meet again. Thanks for watching. Bye.